Beautiful weather, although it's a chilly day in Miami. But let's see. Hi everyone, I'm Cezar Santana, and I live in Miami. From Brazil. I've been here for a long time though, and it's a funny day already because I'm just trying to find a quiet place to do a little video. It's a beautiful place. This is my second park this morning. It's kind of a chilly day for us here in Miami. It's only probably like 65 or so. This is chilly for here. And I'm also trying this tripod thing for the first time, walking and talking, something that I haven't done before. Hello, what's up? What's up, doggies? So yeah, and it's funny because the first park I went to, it was crowded. And this video is about avoiding people or not avoiding people. I started this channel back in 2008, and yes, I'm a musician, also a yoga instructor, and I started the channel to basically like play music and do my thing, but I stopped and I started a second channel called Yogabossa in 2020, COVID year, you know. And I want to get back into YouTube and revitalize my one of the channels. So I've been doing some research these days, and that's how I stumbled into this video. This is a beautiful place for you guys to look at. That's how I stumbled into this video called I'm 51 and I avoid people, that's why. And I felt compelled to say something about it because I'm doing my research exactly to figure out what kind of audience I'm gonna find. I'm 64 and I'll be doing videos for older people, of course, and as such I'm trying to understand what people are feeling, what people are talking about, what people are interested. And I got really mesmerized at the amount of comments, you know, like an amount of and just the amount of people that seem a little traumatized by their encounters in life. And I said, well, you know what? I'm 64 and I don't avoid people. I think we have to avoid the wrong kind of people. And I want to ask how you guys feel about it. You know, what do you think about this whole avoiding people thing? Let's avoid, you know, the assholes. Let's avoid the people that bring us down. Let's avoid the downers, of course. But let's welcome the beautiful people. There are so many beautiful people. There are so many people out there that enrich our lives in so many ways. But are you guys interested in opening up for people at this age? I'm not sure if this is a thing of the individual age of, or if this is just something that maybe this is just something that's from this day and age. I believe that after the pandemic, after COVID, everyone's lives changed dramatically. I'm sorry again if you guys can see my eyes well, but you know, it's Miami. There's lots of sun here. It's a beautiful day, gorgeous. And I hope the image is stable enough, just talking about stability. And I just got this tripod yesterday. Maybe I said that already, but I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to say these things and ask how you guys feel about it, because COVID changed the whole world and the way we all relate to each other. I was always thinking that people were going to be a little more compassionate and maybe just like smarter, because facing death and facing just facing a time like an isolation time like COVID, that made me think how feeble we are and how transient everything really is. But apparently people just got like a little a little more anxious and a little crazier, and everybody's more impatient and definitely a lot more isolated. So back to COVID. I have to kind of read some notes here. I don't want to forget a couple things that I consider important. I think it brought out the worst in us. It's almost like common sense was like gone. Understanding was gone. Tolerance was like zero, and it's just weird. Just like this place just became a weirder place. But yeah, I guess it was always weird, and it was probably worse like 2,000 years ago when people would just like go to watch some people being eaten by lions, as a nice little chill out Friday night show. I don't know, So there's all that to consider. And while I agree with a lot of points of that video, being alone is great, and I'm a big advocate of loneliness. I need a lot of time for myself. I don't have kids either, and so I really understand. I really understand alone time. Loneliness, I'm not sure, And when I saw the overwhelming number of comments and reactions and just views for that video, I was like, whoa, I read through a bunch of them, and I saw the word betrayal or betrayed, or whichever form, and I was like, and maybe if we're getting older. Now there's a boat passing by back there. It's hard to find a quiet place in Miami. Maybe I have to like people anyway because I have no choice. But anyway, whoa, a manatee, wow, dolphins, whoa, whatever, Anyway. But I feel like talking to someone, like I'm talking to a friend, and we're looking into each other's eyes. And yeah, so being alone is great, but being with great people is also great, right? And that's something that makes me think that maybe if you were avoiding people, you have to consider that you might not be making good choices in terms of who you keep around. What do you think? Leave me comments and opinions, and yeah, I'd love to know if you guys agree with all these things that I'm saying here, and if there's a movement of, pro people instead of only con people. The con people was amazingly popular. That's what made me do this video today. And let's see how the other side of the pendulum, goes. Let me look at my notes one more time and see what else I have to. Okay. As we grow older, I do believe quality takes over quantity. Again, so that has to do with our choices and how we handle everything around us, everything and everyone around us. I saw a lot of comments on, oh, dogs are much better than people. Yeah, and I believe so. Dogs, they do not talk back. They do not, they just bark. And but people are hard work. But so is living, right? I don't know, just putting it out there. What do you guys think? And I love dogs, don't get me wrong. I love animals, I love nature. But I think it's just, it might be just one way to, to avoid growth somehow, maybe. And it's not because we are old that we grew up. One thing's one thing, another thing's another thing. We're old, but there's still room to grow, and there's still room to do things and to learn things. We learn all the time from everyone, everybody. I've been a musician for years, and I still study every day whenever I can. And I still study yoga. I started back in the 80s. I still dedicate a lot of time to those things because we never know. Shit, right? There's always more. This, oops. By the way, that little cabin in the woods, I think it's a great idea, and living in a van, going off grid. I love all these concepts, cultivating your own food, living in a 25-acre farm where you can plant everything you will consume. I think it's amazing, and yes, but nothing wrong with socializing and interacting with people as well. Okay, just to hopefully wrap this video up, I'd like to ask you guys, what do you think about this? Avoiding people, not avoiding people, avoiding the wrong ones, welcoming the right ones, and the right ones are out there as well. So let me know in the comments what you think about it, and I really need to understand where people are at right now at this moment, because you guys are my audience, and I need to know where you at so I can produce something that can be of interest and of help, maybe, or just something, just food for thought, and hence this video. Okay, so let me know what you think about all that, and hopefully see you soon. Have a beautiful weekend, everyone. The day is gorgeous here, so I'm gonna go and enjoy what life has to offer out there. Peace.